Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Miss Alice has visitors at night. I don't think it would be appropriate.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, just you stop that now. I think that I would know if that were the case.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's carry. Won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it. The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me. I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home. Honestly, the level of narcissism. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really... I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that! No!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. He never did wish us to go anywhere. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business. And I met Mr. Angel that night. But then father returned.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to...
Did Mr. Hosmer...
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not... after that.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters.
Were you engaged?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home, and...
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
he is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr...
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her.
Fairly common ink, nothing special. Good quality paper, quite smooth. I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with 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 a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter. You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains. It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. Whew. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation. There are wires. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but
Can you describe the man?
he was thin, about 5
Wiggins, tell us everything.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe... But then he took something out of his jacket. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well. Now, let's take a...
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's...
Oh, thanks.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else. There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it. A poem? But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. Then, and I bet they...
Why ever did he keep such... Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
There's someone trying to kill me! How selfish.
He's so funny.
Did you sleep well?
Very well.
Is that Wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
well,
The zoo.
perhaps.
I fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do any...
All right, all right.
I've had enough of you not...
I do care.
Yes, Alice told me about the box.
Kate,
You don't understand.
Don't be ridiculous. Kate! Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd... This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time. A phonograph cylinder. It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair. Alice has recently used this. A soothing drug to aid sleep. It has no smell. It has no smell. It has a bitter taste. No smell. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing. Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death. Alice was unhappy. She's spying on me. Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Strange taste in literature. Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here. It's shut tight. This lock is quite new. Oh my God. The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Abraham Lincoln. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Zacharias Greystoke. You're wounded. Your murder will never be solved.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime. I finished here, time to go. Locked. Is? Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone. I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back!
Hey, you! Shut up!
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying.
Let's celebrate!
I've lost him actually. Damn poor guy.
It's an illegal gambling den, you know?
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate!
Cheers! The attack on Holmes failed.
Interesting. They have some kind of pass.
Forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate.
Remember the airlip? He was afraid. He ran upstairs.
The man with a hen. He could be my attacker.
I need a refill.
Way to go upstairs.
Let's celebrate.
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers. You can get
Bottoms
in.
up.
I need a refill.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Ah, man. I should find a way to follow him.
It's not a gambling room, so get out of here.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
need a refill.
Celebrate. Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area.
Luck is on my side.
Bid up
Hey,
for a shilling.
what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to create a diversion that
it's
will move
my
the guard
lucky
away
day.
from the door.
Make it snappy.
Think faster.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. He uses the extra cards to cheat. A button for a mechanism. This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it will release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for diversion, then I can get
Bid
outside.
up for a shilling.
All in. It's my lucky day. Falls
Make
on
it snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser. All in. I can smell the money.
Who are you looking at?
A well-cared-for hat. They allow knives here.
Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in. It's my lucky day. Falls
Make
on
it snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser. All in. I can smell the money.
Who are you looking at?
Bid up
Luck
for a
is on my
shilling.
side. Make
Bid
it
up for a
snappy.
shilling.
You loser. All in.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
It's my lucky day.
Luck is on my
Falls
Bid
it
up for a
snappy.
shilling.
Think All faster.
Luck is on my side.
It's my lucky day. Falls
Make it
on
snappy.
all in. Think
I
fast.
can smell the luck is on my. Who are you looking at?
Bid up
loser.
for a shilling.
All in.
I have to try and go around.
You take that! Get off me!
Those must be the windows of the guarded rooms. The man from the gambling room is the same card-cheating accessory. They only left this room recently. Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid. The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago. Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door. A crack. There might be something behind the cupboard. Damn, I'm late. Left. It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang. From here it's possible to observe what's going on inside the town. It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairnet. No doubt these things were stolen. No doubt these things were stolen. Our man, most likely with his family. Our man, most likely with his family. After moving into our new home. This fellow pawned his belongings. Must be Butler's pawn. He apparently lived. What's going on in there? I need to save Orson quickly. Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you! Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you! Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into...
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me, I had hoped to learn something about my father from you. Some answers as to my identity. When, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle. Even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no...
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
Here it is.
open the door to strangers. I don't open the door to strangers.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
I'm here to see...
Jeremiah?
Might I ask you a few questions about him?
I don't know who you are, sir, but...
She won't speak with a stranger. Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners?
I don't know if... God bless you.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God's...
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become... These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides him...
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so...
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell...
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly...
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons! Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons! Oh, Holy Spirit, save your pans from demons and poor musicianship!
Father, it's a demon!
Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace! Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there.
God.
Sister.
God.
This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. One of the solenoids for creating a bomb. A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah... It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what... It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart. The Dart. He was at the... Does he plan to escape from London?
Oh, thank you.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's...
Lord be...
deceptive than an obvious fact.
Here it is.
Mr. Holmes!
I can...
Oh.
Lestrade, I have two suspects in our case, Jack Cole and Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend them?
All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have both suspects apprehended.
There you are. They're all yours. No need to thank me.
It looks like encrypted records. Well, that's rather tasteless. A spintria used in the brothels of ancient Rome. Personalized thuggery. The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered. Elementary. It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Follow that cab! I should find a way to get inside.
Something moved. Something moved. I heard something. Something moved. I heard something. There. Something moved. There.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
I heard something. That was nothing.
Ruby, amethyst, and emerald. All fake.
Something moved. I heard something.
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what
Something
do I
moved.
get? Guard duty.
That was nothing. That was nothing. I heard something. Huh? Something moved. That was nothing. Something moved. Something moved. Something moved. I heard something. Stop! Intruder! Intruder!
The sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
Boys, check out that sound. There's someone there.
Hey! But what?
No!
We need to get out of here. Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again?
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're...
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare...
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh,
Quod erat demonstrandum.
That's...
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hare lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suit?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You searched my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh.
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper? You're aware of what happened than that?
Well, I don't give a fig.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around...
I was at the White...
The White Swan, the brothel that you own.
What do I need to...
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks...
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with... Yeah.
Yes? Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What?
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi.
Eh? What are you talking about?
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No. You can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.